Is passing the Occupational English test an easier alternative to Ielts? Good news, nurses! According to the Nursing and Midwifery Council, or the NMC in the UK, starting November 1, 2017, the OET, or the Occupational English Test, can be used as an alternative to the International English Language Testing System, or the Ielts, to prove a nurse or a midwife's English language proficiency. According to the Council, while the OET provides an alternative way for nurses and midwives who are trained outside the UK to demonstrate their English language capability, applicants will be still required to meet the existing English language standards. Nurses and midwives who have qualified outside the European Union, or EU, and the European Economic Area, or the EEA, will now also be able to demonstrate their English language capability by providing evidence that they have, number one, undertaken a pre-registration nursing or midwifery qualification taught and examined in English. Number two, registered and practiced for a minimum of 1 year in a country where English is the first and native language. And lastly, number three, a successful pass in an English language test was required for registration. OET CEO Suhata Stead explained that what sets OET apart from other tests is that it is designed for healthcare. Real communication is used in the scenarios, which is similar to the ones healthcare professionals encounter every day. He also said that in the OET, a nurse's speaking skills will be assessed via a face-to-face role play using a typical nursing scenario with a trained interlocutor who plays as a part of a patient or caregiver. NMC Chief Executive and Registrar Jackie Smith reported that nurses and midwives trained outside the UK make up around 15% of their register. She also added that by accepting alternative forms of evidence, they are increasing the options available for nurses and midwives to demonstrate that they have the necessary command of English to practice safely and effectively without compromising patient safety.
For me, that's a great news. Dahil ako mismo na-experience ko ang hirap ng IELTS exam. Actually, I failed a couple of times. So I think it's about time to have an alternative way like OET, since it was created specifically for medical practitioners and professionals, wherein you can use your own profession's experience and vocabulary.
I'm still in favor of taking the IELTS examination, although I myself had to take it 3 times before I finally passed the said examination. I think you just have to find the right strategies and techniques in analyzing and constructing the essays for the writing tasks, and I believe that we Filipinos are very fluent and cohesive in using the English language. That's why the band score of 7 is very possible, so I go for the IELTS examination.
I believe that approving OET as an alternative for IELTS in the UK is a good chance for Filipino nurses to have an opportunity to reach their dreams in being a UK RN, because it is a more straightforward exam than IELTS. And personally, I really struggled on my IELTS exam, but lucky you guys because you already have that OET approved.
OET is already accepted by healthcare regulators in Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Dubai, as well as Australian and New Zealand immigration purposes for all visa categories where proof of English language is required. We ask so you may know. We feature so you may appreciate. We inform so you may decide. We balance so you may judge. Reporting live from the CBRC headquarters here in Sampaloc, Manila, this is Joyce Ranara for CBRC News Live. Good evening. Soar high, Eagles.